factor. So defense, I ain't got no defense, but I traded for Ramsey, and then I got some young rookies. That ain't bad.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale.
You just know, like I just had a sim last game, but you know the sim stats be so ass.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young wasting no time, right to the air. He'll complete this one to Collins. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Young to throw it. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here is Young.
Ooh, pass.
That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Young. Flushed out right. This is caught.
What you say?
Touchdown.
Oh.
Nico Collins, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Boom, boom.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. There to make the tackle, Deion Leonard. This defense for the Niners, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. Back to throw here. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Cardinals had a woeful 3-12 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. That means they're going to be tough to beat this one.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. They'll look to throw.
Damn, the bad pick. Oh, man. I looked right at him. Do that shit.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake.
No, my fault.
He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling
That
the different
was
type
my
of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Following the interception, Young. Pass complete there to Harrison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Young. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. To throw, Young. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Boom, 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 boom.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Young with it. 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Who?
And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field
Damn, I threw a
position.
dumbass pick.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So Charles,
Yeah,
gets
Gage and
first
Circle.
turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
All right. Dumbass pick.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Damn, I didn't mean to do that. Wait.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Bruh, this dude's balls just floats in the air, bruh.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Throw right side taken in by Collins. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Young. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Cards are going to get the football.
All right, bro. This where this quarterback, bro. Motherfucker, if that bitch ain't no fucking easy throw.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The rookie from Clemson looking good on that one. He gets his guys a 1st down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Can't throw that corner off. That motherfucker there was not going to be there.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Short throw caught by Bowers. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line.
Yeah, it's got to do with that meter, bro.
6 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, he was open. He was open.
Incomplete.
He was open.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Brock Bowers, 29 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Right.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Mm-hmm.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. Now here's Young. Another one caught by Collins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Young. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second down and 6 now. Young will set to throw. He'll complete this one to Collins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. It'll be Young again. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting
Got to find what?
for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Brown will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Ready to go with their next drive.
What's up, buddy?
The line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now,
I got to answer this. Hold on.
Easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now they'll change things up. Henry going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
They'll give Henry another shot. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Derrick Henry, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Young. This one left side caught by Collins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Cardinals! Terry McLaurin, 37 yards. And the Cards have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Young to throw it. He's got Harrison left side complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Here's Young. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Young. This will be caught just inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Chase Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 53 yards.
Yeah, Phil, I heard you. I'm on the phone. All right. All right, love you. All right. Now, what you say, Phil? I didn't.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Feel you stupid.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Henry again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals. Brock Bowers, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Young now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep. Now Young going to move him around.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Looking to throw, Young.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To the air once more, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Collins.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Young.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's who they're gonna get. And I said this. I think that's the best fit for him.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Running right, here's Brown. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Nah, I mean, no, I don't think so, bro. But shit don't surprise me, bro. Like shit, league crazy, bro.
Their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead.
I mean, I don't think he was the answer, but I also don't think that motherfucker should have been fired, bro.
Away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going.
Yeah, no, yeah. Again, I don't think he was the answer, but I also don't think that motherfucker should have been fired.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's McBride. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Goes right back to McBride. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Second and 11. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, and a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Brian Thomas, 29 yards. And the Cardinals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
No, I thought you was talking to me.
On the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
I had it. Remember, I was somewhere and they had it. I asked you. I think we might have been in Turks when we was in Turks.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yeah, that's where we was at Turks.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Young to throw.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Yeah, that is tough.
Young.
Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Young.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
It'll be Young again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Young to throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. 25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And they should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort.
Shit, we was on earlier.
Get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ooh, that was beautiful right there.
But it's incomplete.
Can't mess that up.
Coordinators got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, Henry. A strong running. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
Excuse me.
So for Arizona,
they get a rare victory. They're fourth to go with their 12 losses.